Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Some save as if they should live forever. Others spend as if they would die right away. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. We give up leisure in order that we may have leisure, just as we go to war in order that we may have peace. A friend to all is a friend to none. Anyone can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, this is not easy. Learning is not a child's play. We cannot learn without pain. What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Suffering becomes beautiful when anyone bears great calamities with cheerfulness, not through insensibility, but through greatness of mind. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. The wise man does not expose himself needlessly to danger, since there are few things for which he cares sufficiently, but he is willing, in great crises, to give even his life, knowing that under certain conditions it is not worthwhile to live. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Hope is a waking dream. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate, by doing temperate acts, brave, by doing brave acts. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. To live is to do things, not to acquire them. Man is a goal-seeking animal. His life only has meaning if he is reaching out and striving for his goals. It is easy to perform a good action, but not easy to acquire a settled habit of performing such actions. No great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. First, have a definite, clear, practical idea, a goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends, wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to that end. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals, separated from law and justice. He is the worst. To perceive is to suffer. A likely impossibility is always preferable to an unconvincing possibility. Those who know do. Those that understand teach. If one way be better than another, you may be sure it is nature's way. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. He who has overcome his fears will truly be free. Wicked men obey from fear, good men from love. Democracy arose from men's thinking that if they are equal in any respect, they are equal absolutely. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living differ from the dead. All human beings, by nature, desire to know. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. Time crumbles things, everything grows old under the power of time, and is forgotten through the lapse of time. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. There is only one way to avoid criticism: do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all the other goods. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in the consciousness that we deserve them. It is of the nature of desire not to be satisfied, and most men live only for the gratification of it. The secret to humor is surprise. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. Equality consists in the same treatment of similar persons. The only stable state is the one in which all men are equal before the law. Wise men speak when they have something to say. Fools speak because they have to say something. Anyone who has no need of anybody but himself is either a beast or a god. Misfortune shows those who are not really friends. Don't trust a wife who lets herself not trust you. All persons ought to endeavor to follow what is right and not what is established. We make war that we may live in peace. He who is to be a good ruler must have first been ruled. He who has never learned to obey cannot be a good commander. Nothing destroys a person as much as a prolonged inaction. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. For 2 years, a person learns to speak, and then for the rest of his life, he learns to be silent.